This hack is so easy, so simple, and gives such a great benefit, it leaves me asking, why didn't I think of this?
That's going to be today's video. We recently saw a post online involving this RV door shade. We think it's brilliant, and we're bringing it to you today. Now, these window shades are very popular in a lot of different campers today. When we were opening them up, we found that they always got bunched at the top, so if we left it open, you kind of had to bend down to look out the window. Plus, the whole thing was open, so there wasn't a lot of privacy. So we really didn't use it that often and just accepted that, well, that's just the way it was. Until we saw a post by John C. recently. Now, if you see this video and you are a viewer, please leave it down in the comments so we can give you a thank you. But this is a fantastic, simple hack that Troy is going to walk you through in just a minute. And stick around to the end of the video because we made one other improvement to this door area.
Now, the tools for this project are real simple. You can use a drill or you can use a regular screwdriver. I'm going to recommend using a screwdriver for you. I used a drill, but in hindsight, I probably should have used a handheld screwdriver because these screws, really soft metal, and the little plastic connectors you could easily strip out if you used a little bit too much force. All in, I'm saying this whole project took 10 minutes, and that would be a stretch. These door inserts do have adhesive that holds the outside section of it to the door. To be on the safe side though, I used blue tape to make sure nothing could pop out. But if you have somebody working with you, having somebody just hold a hand against the outside as you take the inside framework off would be just as good. Next, I took out the 16 screws, being real careful not to go too fast. Now, after I remove the screws, I pull the inside framework out, and you can flip it right around and go to put it back in. But before you do, you want to take some time to mess with the pleats on the splines because they're kind of fidgety, and ours have been kind of out of whack for a while. Now, I know you're all terribly excited to know what the inside of your door looks like. Well, here it is. Styrofoam and plastic connectors. As you might imagine, the next step, go ahead and set the unit back in and put 16 screws back in. And that's complete. Pull the tape, you are done. Now with it installed, I can lower it down just a little bit, gives us a bit more privacy and allows somebody who's kind of tall like me to see out really easily.
So that's it. I think this is going to be one of our easiest and favorite hacks. It allows us to lower it down enough to be able to see out easily and allow some light in, but also gives us some privacy. Now, we don't think we'll have any trouble with this blind coming down on its own or during travel, as it is a pretty secure fit. But if we do have any issues, we'll let you know in a future video. But right now, we're going to talk about one more improvement that we made to this area, and that is this Camco screen door bar. It allows us to open and close the screen door a lot easier, and it gives me a place to hang towels. Now, we did do a video. Unfortunately, it did not come out. So the product does come with really good instructions and a template, so we recommend using those and to check out a few of the YouTube videos out there. But right now, Troy's going to give you 2 tips on the install that we learned.
This is a very simple project, but it takes a little layout. You got to take a second with it. It has a total of 6 screws, 2 on each end, and then 1 on each end of the bar to hold the bar to the bracket. You want to drill those in advance of running the screws in with a very small pilot hole, a real small metal bit. That'll make your job a lot easier on you. Number 2, at least on my door, I had to be mindful of this. You would assume that you might want to install these brackets here and here on the outside of the door because it's the biggest piece of metal. But actually, if you did that, the door wouldn't shut. So you got to be mindful of how this works, and I had to bring mine in a little bit on both sides so that it clears the door jamb when you go to shut it.
Okay. So that's it, guys. If you'd like to see more of these videos, please remember to
like and subscribe.
And remember, Desi always wants you to hit that notification bell.